Hello everyone, welcome back to the session of English. In this session, we are going to discuss previous year questions of spotting errors. This is very important topic for any competitive exam. Now these are the PYQs of IBPS clerk exams. In this session, we are going to discuss questions similar to the questions occurred in IBPS clerk exams. Now these questions have been taken from IBPS clerk previous year papers, but might be some questions are there which are similar to the questions occurred in IBPS clerk exams. So let's begin the session. Now the direction for the exercise given to us is as follows. Read each sentence to find out whether there is any grammatical error in it. It means we will be given a sentence which has been divided into several parts. One of them may contain an error. The error, if any, will be in one part of the sentence. It means if there is any error, you can find that particular error in only one part of the sentence. The number of that part is the answer. Ignore the errors of punctuation, if any. Now let's begin the questions. The first sentence is, if tomorrow is declared a holiday, we shall go to a picnic. Now for a picnic, we can either use for a picnic or we can use the preposition on. But this to is an incorrect preposition to be used over here. Therefore, the error is in part D. So our answer is D. It means this sentence has error in part D. This preposition to is incorrect over here. It should be replaced with either for or on. Now let us move to the next sentence. Now in these types of sentence, you need not rectify the sentence. You have to just find out that particular part that contains the error. My grandfather used to go for a walk every morning. So according to the tenses, we know well that used to shows the time of past, or you can say the habit of past. With used to, we show the habits of past time, or the work which we used to do in the past time, or which we did in the past time. So my grandfather used to, it shows that my grandfather had an habit of going for a walk every morning. Now the first sentence or the first part of the sentence contains no error. B part also contains no error. C part also contains no error. D part also contains no error. It means the entire sentence is absolutely correct. Therefore, our answer is E, that is no error, because the sentence contains no error. So our answer is E, that is no error. The sentence contains no error at all. Now let us move to the next one. The blast from the explosion knocked the factory worker to unconsciousness. Now, blast from the explosion. Blast is actually from the bomb, not from the explosion. We get burst from the explosion. So, instead of writing this blast, we should write burst. So, A part contains the error. Therefore, error is in part A. So, our answer is A. That is, blast should be replaced with burst. Now let us move to the next one. Raju found it difficult to explain his final exam marks to his parents. Now look at the sentence carefully. It is written in first part that Raju found it difficult to explain his final exam marks. Now, if he has to explain something, then what is the difficulty? His final exam marks. So, explain word is incorrect. This word should be replaced with reveal. Reveal means disclose. The word explain is incorrect over here. The correct verb should be reveal. Raju found it difficult to reveal his final exam marks to his parents. Therefore, the error is in part B, so our answer is B. The usage of this word is incorrect over here. Now let us move to the next one. My friend became terribly upset after losing her purse at the supermarket. Now, become is verb first or verb third form. We write become, became, and become. So became is the second form and become is again the third form of verb. My friend is singular subject. If it had been a first verb, it should be becomes, because this is my friend which is singular in subject. And if it is verb third form, we should have or has or had over here. Then the sentence would have been correct. Now, both of these are absent. It means this verb, the use of this verb over here, become, is incorrect. It should be either replaced with became. My friend became terribly upset after losing her purse at the supermarket. Or we could write, my friend had become terribly upset. That means the error is in part A. The usage of this verb or this tense is incorrect. So our answer is A. This is very, very simple. Now we need not rectify the sentence. We just have to mark that particular error or that particular part in which the error is contained. Now let us move to the next one. Our housing society comprises 6 blocks and 30 flats. Now 6 is plural and here it is written block, which is incorrect. It should be blocks in place of block. In an area of about 1000 square meters. Now this is 6 blocks should be there. Therefore the error is in part B. So our answer is B. This is again very simple. With plural subject, we need plural verb. With plural number, we need plural nouns as well. Now let us move to the next one. Still remaining in the ancient castle. Still remaining in the ancient castle are the Duke's collection of early Dutch paintings, which will be donated to a museum. Now in this sentence, we can see in part B, it is written, are the Duke's collection. Now, collection is always singular noun. With the singular noun, we use singular form of verb only. So, this are should be replaced with is. Because here we are talking about collection, and collection is a collective noun, which is always considered singular. That is why the error is in part B. So, our answer is B. This is very, very simple again. So, the correct sentence is, still remaining in the ancient castle is the Duke's collection of early Dutch paintings, which will be donated to a museum. So this will be the correct sentence. Now let us move to the next one. He picked up the books and put it on the table. Now we are talking about books over here, and books are plural now. And if the books are plural, and if the books are plural, we will use plural noun or pronoun or plural verb with it. So it refers to something singular, but books are plural. Therefore, to show these, we use them. So he picked up the books and put them on the table. So the error is in part C. So our answer is C, where it should be replaced with them. Now let us move to the next one. Everyone knows that the tiger is faster of all animals. Now, whenever we compare one to all, we always use superlative degree of adjective. So, we have an adjective fast. This is the positive degree of adjective. Comparative degree is faster and superlative degree is fastest. As we are comparing one to all, we need superlative degree of adjective. So superlative degree of adjective is fastest. So this faster should be replaced with fastest. So the error is in part C. So our answer is C. This is again very simple. When we compare one to all, we use superlative degree of adjective. When we compare one to another, considering one lower and another upper or higher, we use comparative degree of adjective. And to compare two things on the same level, we use positive degree of adjective. Now let us move to the next one. When he had got what he wanted, he has gone home. Now this is very, very simple. If we look at this part of the sentence, first part, when he had got, so this is past tense. He wanted is again past tense. So how would this be in present tense? This should be also in past tense. So has should replace with had, or we can say he went home. we can use either of these two phrases. So our answer is in part D. So our answer is D because the error is in part D. Now let us move to the next one. Despite of their best efforts, they failed to retain the contract due to unwanted political interference. Now this is again very simple. We cannot use of preposition with despite. We can use it with in spite of, and we do not use of with despite. So the error is in part A. We should remove this off from this part. So our answer is A. We can use either of the two. We can use either in spite of or despite. So the error is in part A, but we cannot use despite of. Now let us move to the next one. We had decided to scrap the project, but the chairman insisted with its continuation on the same terms. Now insisted is a verb which is always followed by on. Therefore, the error is in part C. This with should be replaced with on. So our answer is C. This is a prepositional phrase which means to pressurize something. Now let us move to the next one. Because of his prolonged illness, he could not concentrate on his studies, although he was very much desired to do so. Now, desired is past participle, but it is not required over here. We need an adjective which should be desirous, not desired. So for a person we use desirous. So the error is in part D. So our answer is D because the correct word to be used is desirous in place of desired. Now let us move to the next one. You must realize how important it is to give away to the needy whatever you possess in excess. Now, how important? How is an adverb? And adverb qualifies an adjective. Importance is noun, but we need an adjective over here. So, importance should be replaced with important. Important means when something is very essential or when something is necessary. Importance means the value of some person. So, the correct word to be used over here is important. So the error is in part B. So our answer is B. This is again very, very simple. Now let us move to the next one. Most of the travelers experienced a shock when they arrived at the museum only to find that it had been burgled. Now most of the travelers experienced, the sentence is in past, grammatically correct. A shock when they arrived, again correct. At the museum only to find that it had been burgled. Now the entire sentence is correct. It means it contains no error. So our answer is E, that is no error. The sentence is error free. So the sentence is absolutely correct. So our answer is E, that is no error. Now let us move to the next one. How people do to earn their bread is dependent largely on the locality where they live. This is very simple. How should be replaced with what people do. Now, A part contains the error, so our answer is A. The use of how is incorrect. It should be replaced with what people do to earn their bread. Now, let us move to the next one. He took a sharp knife and tore the covering made of cardboard, but could not open the packet. Now, took is verb second form. It means the given sentence is in past indefinite tense. Torn is verb third form. Now, we have a verb tear. The second form of it is tore and the third form is torn. So this is verb third form, this is verb second form. When the sentence is of past indefinite, we need subject plus verb second form in all the parts. Here it is written torn, so this torn should be replaced with tore. Now, might be some of you think that why didn't we replace this took with taken? Now, if this tone word is correct over here, or if it had been correct over here, a helping verb should come prior to it, like had, which is not given. And we cannot have two errors in one sentence or two errors in different parts, because if I make it had tone, the error is again over here because this took will be replaced with taken. Now the error cannot be in two parts at the same time. Therefore, we cannot add this head over here. So the error is in part B because this third form should be replaced with second form. Also, this is the past tense. Could not open shows the past tense. Therefore, B part contains the error. So our answer is B. So you have to see all the grammatical aspects, and you should be aware of the concepts of grammar while you are spotting the errors in a sentence. Now let us move to the next one. All of us are aware that Shankar has been suffering from fever since 10 days and has been resting. Now, whenever we have countable time, we have two types of time. One is countable time and another is uncountable time. Countable time, which has units, which we can count, for example, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, and it has units like 2 days. So, 2 and days are units. So, whenever we have time which is countable and has units, we use for, and for a particular time or which is uncountable, which has no unit, we use a since. For example, since morning, since evening. So that is a particular time and it does not have any unit to make it countable. Therefore, this 10 days is countable. So your since is incorrect. It should be replaced with for. So the error is in part C. So our answer is, of course, C. This is again very simple and important too. Now let us move to the next one. Both of them genuinely helped each other when their families were going through a bad patch. Bad patch refers to a difficult time. Now both refers to two people and each other we use for two. So all these things are correct. Both is used for two, each other is also used for two. Generally helped is past tense. When their family is, now there is plural and both is also plural, so there is also correct. Families were going through a bad patch. The entire sentence is correct. It means this sentence contains no error. So our answer is E, that is no error. So our answer is E. That is again very simple, that this sentence contains no error at all. Now let us move to the next one. Some people have generously contributed to the welfare fund, but they wanted that their names should not be published. Now, they wanted that their names. Now, there is an adverb of place, but we need a possessive case over here of they. So, the possessive case of they is THEIR there. So, this is possessive case of they, whereas this there refers to an adverb of place. So THERE there is pronounced as there. This is the name of the place, and THEIR there is a possessive case of they. So here we need there, not there. Therefore, this there should be replaced with THEIR there. So the error is in part C because it shows the position, the names of the people. So our answer is C. Now let us move to the next one. He was awfully dissatisfied with the arrangements made for him by the security. Now was is a form of be, past form of be. After past form of be, we can either have verb with ing or verb with or third form of a verb. Now this is was, this is past form of be. And if it is past form of be and the sentence is in passive, we need third form of verb. It means dissatisfied. So dissatisfied, this is a verb which is incorrect. It should be replaced with dissatisfied. Therefore, the error is in part A. So our answer is A. This is again very correct. We need verb third form over here because the given sentence is in past passive voice. Now let us move to the next one. I wanted to be out of the way when she was likely for receiving the letter. Now, likely is always followed by preposition to, and to is followed by verb which is in first form. So, let us see, this part is incorrect. It should be likely to receive the letter. So, our answer is D. This is again very, very simple. So, now let us move to the next one. We have rarely come across any program which does not show violent in some form. Now, violent in some form is incorrect because we need some verb over here, we need some noun over here, and the structure which is given to us is incorrect. So, D is the answer. It should be form. Violent in some form, not from. From is a preposition. So, our answer is D. Now, let us move to the next one. A lot of people have involved in the national mission to eradicate illiteracy. Now, have involved. A lot of people have involved, so we need an object over here. Because the given sentence is in passive voice, so a lot of people have should be replaced with were involved in the national mission to eradicate illiteracy. The sentence is not active sentence, it is a passive sentence, or it has to be made passive because we do not have any object and the verb is not intransitive. Therefore, we have to make the sentence passive. So the error is in part B. So our answer is B. This is again very, very simple. Now let us move to the next one. The failed in their plan only because they could not give timely attention to it. Now, the failed. Failed is a verb. So we need a subject over here. We need a noun or a pronoun. This the should be replaced with they. So the correct sentence will be they failed in their plan only because they could not give timely attention to it. Therefore, the error is in part A. So our answer is A. This is again very, very simple. So these were some questions of spotting errors that we have done in this session. I hope you understood them all and all your answers are also correct. Thank you very much.